Ooh, guys.
Guys.
Something scary's happening.
What's happening?
I'm holding the bracket this time.
So keep in mind, as we do this video, Matt Steele made the bracket. If you have upset feelings about what is on and not on the bracket, take it up with Matt Steele.
You'll probably have more upset feelings about what wins the bracket.
Hey!
Which will be mostly Matt Palmer's
Why would
decisions.
it be most of my decisions?
Because I made the bracket. This is kind of like something, an experiment for you to listen to new things.
I've listened to that playlist one time. We are making these decisions together.
Okay.
Okay? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Two Game Mats. It's Matt Palmer.
And it's Matt Steele.
And this week, in celebration of the Oscars, which I guess when you're seeing this will have just happened on the Sunday prior.
Yeah, we are filming this on the Thursday before the Oscars.
Yes,
so we
exactly.
don't know what's going to win Best Song.
We don't know what's going to win Best Song.
It's going to be El Mal, but whatever.
But as two people who, you know, one of whom loves music and the other loves the Oscars, we thought now would be the time to do an interesting kind of bracket. Matt Steele has listed and made a bracket out of some of the biggest Best Original Song Oscar winners of the past. So we're going to go through them and see, because only one can have the crown of the best Original
crown.
Song.
And it might be decided by rock, paper, scissors.
And it might. That's always an option in these videos.
Yeah, that's how like monarchies are created. Rock, paper, scissors.
I don't think I have enough passion about this group of songs.
Okay. I had a really hard time compiling this list because I was kind of just like, do I pick the 16 most recent? Do I pick the 16 of my personal favorites?
Right.
Or do I pick like 16 of just sort of the most well-known? And it's kind of a mishmash of the latter two.
Okay.
Yeah, except it's 20, not 16. Because we have
Shock.
we have some pre-brackets because Disney in the 90s monopolized everything.
They really did.
And let me tell you, the 90s best song category was fucking amazing.
Oh,
like
unbelievable.
truly the best decade for best original song winners at the Oscars.
Yes.
But like we can't just have like Disney beating everything. Like let's get real. So the pre-brackets items are going to be all these sort of like Disney cartoon
All right.
songs that
And if that upsets you, go to Matt Steele.
deal with it. Okay, so we're going to do the pre-bracket first.
Okay, here we go.
The first little pre-bracket that we have is we have Let It Go from the musical Frozen,
Yes.
which was 2013.
Yes.
And When You Wish Upon a Star, which is from Pinocchio, classic Disney song. I believe it was 1941. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But whatever. One is a power ballad,
Yes.
and one is truly like the sort of anthem of the Disney logo.
Right. It is very Disney logo
Yeah.
vibes there.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Well, you're not a Disney gay.
I'm not a Disney
so,
gay.
like, you don't have the nostalgia with When You Wish Upon a Star.
I don't. But a lot of these songs, it's like I don't have this nostalgia for them, but like they've just existed in the ether.
Yeah.
So it's like I know this song. I have heard this song a million times, which I guess at this point, Let It Go falls into that category as well.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put up a giant fight, but for me, I had a more pleasurable time listening to Let It Go.
Okay.
I find When You Wish Upon a Star to be
Not pleasurable? It's beautiful. It's stunning.
It's
classic.
It's a classic. It just sounds like when it was made. if that helps.
It's so hard for some of these songs because so many of these songs, like I've heard 500,000
Yes.
trillion times before, that it's
Yes.
hard to like judge them
Exactly.
against other songs,
Right.
especially more recent ones like Let It Go.
Yeah. If you would like that star song, feel free to put it.
Star song. Jesus God.
Feel free to put it and have it go to the next round.
I'll give you Let It Go.
No, do whatever you want. Do not.
I truly like I love When You Wish Upon a Star, but like I'm not gonna. There are other fights I'll want to have in the future. So I'll say, and I Let It Go is a true classic.
Brilliant
Like, it was
piece
a
of music.
phenomenon at the time,
Yes.
and for good reason. It's a great song, great vocal performance by Idina Menzel.
Yes.
Classic. Let's go. All right, Let It Go. The next Disney bracket fight, we have 1989's Beauty and the Beast, Under the Sea, and we have
Wait, Little Mermaid's under.
Little Mermaid Under the Sea. What did I say?
You said Beauty and the Beast.
No, I didn't mean that.
Oh!
We have 1989's Little Mermaid song Under the Sea.
Yes.
And we have 1991's very famously nominated for Best Picture, Beauty and the Beast,
Yes.
the title track.
Yes. These are both songs we grew up with.
These are both songs
Yeah,
like truly songs
these were our childhood.
that are in our blood.
Yes.
Like I remember being a little kid and like Under the Sea was the biggest hit.
Oh.
The title track of Beauty and the Beast, the way that is filmed, the way that is used in the movie is the reason why it got nominated for Best Picture. Like truly brilliant, beautiful filmmaking.
My question was like, why did we not put up
I know.
Part of Your World?
Yeah.
Because that's
I also want to say maybe Kiss the Girl was nominated as well.
Oh.
And Kiss the Girl
excellent.
is maybe my favorite Disney song.
Oh, wow.
I think Kiss the Girl is the most beautifully romantic song. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the bop.
Yes.
Under the Sea is like the Shake It Off
Yes.
of The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid, yes.
Which would you pick?
You say first because I went first last time.
Girl, I'm saying Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
I'm saying Beauty and the Beast just because The Little Mermaid, even though Under the Sea is such a classic bop that is in my bones,
Yeah.
I would choose Part of Your World or Kiss the Girl over it.
Yes.
Whereas Beauty and the Beast, I would not pick Be Our Guest or Belle, which also were both nominated that year,
Got it.
over it.
So you think this was the right choice?
I think the Academy made the right choice with Beauty and the Beast, and that is why I'm picking it.
I am more into Under the Sea, but I want you to, I'm sorry. But I want you to be happy, and I got to pick the last one, so you should pick this one.
All right.
Yeah.
You
Maybe-
can pick Under the Sea if you want.
No. This is all. No, we
You're
got
not that into Beauty and the Beast?
No, I don't. I haven't watched the movie in a long time. But listening to the song, I would say of the Disney songs that I was told to listen to, it'd be near the bottom.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen the sequence, and maybe that would change my feeling.
Yeah, see, I'm also judging all these songs by like how they're used in
Right.
the movie. Okay, we're gonna do Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
We're gonna give me the win for that
Yes.
one. Next side
Yes.
of the pre-bracket, we are doing You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan. Phil Collins, great songwriter. And then it is up against 1992's
Yeah.
A Whole New World
Right.
from the musical Aladdin.
Heard of it.
Sung by Brad Kane and the iconic, legendary Lea Salonga, a romantic
Who I just
song.
saw.
Who you just saw on stage.
Live on stage, yes.
Theater queen over here.
That's me.
A sort of sweet song about like family and caring, or a beautiful romantic song.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going A Whole New World
knew
here.
that.
I mean, I
Yes.
just feel like the romance, it's hard to beat.
I know. It's gorgeous.
Melodically, the harmonies, like.
And just like what a beautiful part of the movie.
Yes.
Just like such a simple thing. Just like this woman going on this adventure with this guy who she doesn't even know. And
Yeah.
he's literally just like showing her the world on a romantic magic carpet. Like, can you imagine anything more fucking romantic? Next in the pre-bracket.
Yes.
We are doing Can You Feel the Love Tonight from The Lion King.
Heard of it?
Which is up against Colors of the Wind.
Yeah.
Pocahontas.
Yes.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Slightly controversial choice in the Oscar pundits.
Really?
Yes, because it was up against Circle of Life,
Oh,
which a lot of people
that is a
are
classic.
like, oh, but this is the song that is the meaning of it all and
Right.
everything. I have a hot take.
Uh-oh.
I think the Academy made the right decision.
Okay.
I think Can You Feel the Love Tonight is a gorgeous song melodically.
Right.
I love just the background production that is used in the movie for it. I love Can You Feel the Love Tonight, so justice for.
Yes.
But between that and Colors of the Wind, obviously we're getting big theme with Color of the Wind.
Yes.
Like nature.
Yeah.
We love nature.
We do love
I think that's
nature.
a beautiful song as well.
Yes. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? As much as it's a song that I grew up with, I know we all have heard it a million times. In this re-listen, maybe shocked me the most is like, oh, this is lovely. Like in the intro with Timon and Pumbaa going into Simba. Now I was like, I have not listened to this song for decades, and it really, I was like, I'm moved.
Yeah, the person who's singing it, gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Like the background, like sort of like chanty, like
Yes.
vocals in the back.
There's a lot of good
Gorgeous.
production choices being made on that
Yes,
recording.
and like Colors of the Wind, obviously great vocal performance by Judy Kuhn
Yes.
from Fun
Fun
Home,
Home.
Days and Days We Love.
Oh,
yes,
classic.
But are you picking Can You Feel the Love?
Yeah.
Tonight? All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now into the real bracket.
Now into the real bracket, guys. This is official. Top left corner.
Yes.
We have a little known song called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Inarguably the most famous song
Right.
of all time.
Yes.
That's why it's so hard to like judge these songs.
I
It's like,
know.
how do you judge something
know.
against Somewhere Over the fucking
I know.
rain? You know, so
It's like judging a book against the Bible.
yeah, like
Just
it's like
I don't
this
know
is
what
the
to tell
OG,
you.
like versus Let It Go.
Yeah. I mean, look, the Somewhere Over the Rainbow version that I'm most familiar with is Mariah Carey's, tribute to Patti LaBelle.
Okay.
But we've all heard countless versions of this song. It is a classic.
There's the yeah.
Imagine Let It Go beating it. Like, Let It Go as much as I like. It's like, that would be ridiculous. It's got to be Somewhere Over the
Yes, exactly.
Period.
And you did not grow up with The Wizard of Oz.
No, me and Miss Garland are not close.
You truly at one point asked me the plot of The Wizard of Oz.
Yes, no, I'm not a little Dorothy.
It's like when you asked me what the plot of Peter Pan was.
I don't
Because you
really
had
remember.
never seen it.
It's like he wants to stay young, Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next bracket down. I've had the time of my life from Dirty Dancing.
Yes.
Classic, sexy 80s rock pop
Yes.
ballad-ish.
Yeah, mid-tempo.
Mid-tempo.
Yes.
It's weird. This was my prom song.
Oh.
And because we all were excited to choose it because we thought it was like a very interesting choice for
Yeah.
a prom song because we were like, ooh, vintage. But then when the time came, it was time to dance to it.
Yeah.
And we were kind of like, how do you
How does
can't
one
really
move to
slow
this?
dance to it.
Yeah.
But for some reason it works so brilliantly in the context of Dirty Dancing. Have you seen Dirty Dancing? No. Like the style of like dancing that they do and the vibe of the movie. This song fits brilliantly into that movie. And then we have 2022's winner, the insane, the bombastic.
Yes.
Natu
Natu.
from the epic movie RRR.
Right.
Okay, if we're talking songcraft, I like writing.
Yes.
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 I imagine which one you prefer.
You do. Yes, you probably are imagining correctly.
All right, guys, but
I know you love Natu Natu.
listen, I'm putting my pen down. When I tell you
Yes.
RRR in general was one of the most thrilling experiences
You
I've
always
ever had
say
in a movie
this.
theater
Yes.
that I will ever have. And Natu Natu, like my soul left my, like you need to see this number in the context of the movie.
Okay.
It's the most insane, memorable thing you might ever see. The dancing, the cinematography, and the entire song is just about like, let me teach you white people this crazy dance. These fucking colonizers, I bet you can't do it. It's so brilliantly used in the movie.
But is this a best original sequence or a best original song?
The thing is, at the Oscars, it is also about the sequence, in my opinion. I think how it is used in the movie is what should determine what wins.
Yes.
I think because that is a part of the filmmaking
But this
process.
bracket.
But this bracket where we're just listening.
Right, exactly.
Where we're just judging song for song.
Yes.
I mean, I have a great time walking down the street listening to it.
I will say I've had the time of my life. I was shocked at how good the verses were. 'Cause
Oh,
of course,
fantastic.
I knew
Yeah.
that chorus.
Yeah.
But the verses, the production, it was very much.
It's so hot.
It's hot,
Sweaty.
It's just great. It's just like I grew up loving Miss Janet Jackson and her brother.
Ooh, yeah.
And it gives you a little bit of that vibe, that feel, and melodically, sonically, it works through and through. That is where my vote.
All right, I'll give
All
it to
right.
you. Just for this bracket reason.
It also is upsetting that like two of the up tempos were matched against each other because
Sure.
there are so few up tempos.
There
on
are
this
very
list.
few up tempos in this bracket.
Yes,
It's
I feel like that's an Oscar thing though. It's like you're supposed
sure,
to go.
especially the 90s.
Yeah, you better go ballad, baby.
Adult contemporary time
Yes.
of
Celine,
history.
we'll get to you.
Oh, we're getting there. Don't worry. Next bracket.
Yes.
The Way We Were.
Yes.
Barbara Streisand classic.
Yes.
From the movie The Way We Were versus Beauty and the Beast.
I am, of course, more familiar with the girlicious cover of The Way We Were. So hearing the original, I was like, oh, wow, so austere.
Yeah.
Where's the beat?
Where's the beat? Where's the sexiness? Where's the sweat?
Exactly. Why
Yeah.
isn't she, really whining this out? But
Yes.
no, I thought it was lovely.
Yeah.
A lovely vocal performance. She's getting a little soulful, Miss Barbara. I'd go with The Way We Were, but again, I'm not.
Over Beauty and the Beast.
That was near the bottom of my list.
That's
sorry. I am
so
sorry. Feel free to push it through. I'm not like number one Barbara stan. How dare you? But this is. I just have to be honest. I have to be honest. They watch for honesty.
I love both songs.
Yes.
I would put the Beauty and the Beast a little bit over The Way We Were, but
Yes.
because you put Beauty and the Beast so low, I don't think it's fair to have it win in this round of the bracket.
All right. I think that's lovely. What a beautiful concession.
Next,
Yeah.
we have When You Believe
Yes.
by the classic film Prince of Egypt.
Oh, which I
Stunning
just
movie.
watched very recently.
Matt Palmer's very angry because I made him listen to
I
the
was
version
like-
that won the Oscar.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer and hold on, what's her name? Sally Dworsky,
Uh-huh.
who sings the first part, Miriam's role in this. She's on this bracket twice
Oh.
because she's the voice of Nala. She's
Oh,
Nala singing voice in Can You Feel the
wow.
Love Tonight. So Sally Dworsky, icon legend.
Right.
Yeah, I made him listen to the movie version
Right.
of When You Believe.
And I was like, where's Mariah?
because it's fucking great. The children singing Hebrew, Nahita Vahastaha Amzuga Alta.
Look, if you've been watching this channel long enough, you probably know that my unpopular opinion is that When You Believe is very fine. The Mariah Whitney version is very fine. besides the vocal performance, obviously, I just felt like if we're getting Mariah and Whitney together, the song needs to be bigger than the fact that they're duetting, and no version of this song is anywhere close to the power of 90s Mariah and Whitney.
This song is so wonderful and gorgeous.
It's fine.
And it's so
fine.
wonderfully done in the movie.
Yeah.
Think of the children.
I'm happy the children were freed. Spoiler alert. There's so many great songs in The Prince of
I
Egypt
know. Oh, yeah.
that I feel like
Deliver Us.
Now if Deliver Us had won, we'd be having a different conversation.
Sure.
I've just never been a When You Believe person. I'm sorry, I haven't.
Okay. Well, what about Fame? What about Fame?
Fame is fun. Fame is
fun.
tempo.
Famously won by Irene Cara,
Yes.
who won twice. It won Fame 1980 and then I believe 1983 or 4 for Flashdance What a Feeling, which I almost put on this because it's such a classic
Yes.
as well. She's famously the first black woman to ever win an Oscar in a non-acting category.
Wow.
And there was only one prior to her. That was Hattie McDaniel in 1939.
Okay.
But we love. And I mean, Fame is a classic piece of pop music.
Yes.
Do you want to put Fame over When You Believe?
You can do it.
Because-
You just made a concession.
Well, I mean, I do love Fame as well.
Fame is great.
I'm not going to hate on Fame
And
beating When You Believe.
I think we need some
I just think the fans will.
They might, and I have to be honest with you. It's never it's just never really done it for me. But again, I would vote for Fame, but whatever you put,
I'll give you Fame.
I'm happy with.
I'll give you Fame.
Great.
Next bracket, we're on the other side. So we have Let the River Run, which is from 1988's movie Working Girl, versus A Whole New World.
I don't remember Let the River Run. Did you put it on the playlist?
I sure did.
Well, it didn't make much of an impression. I must tell you. Is this the one that starts out and then moves as if it's moving to another song within the first 10 or 15 seconds and then sounds like a kind of Paul Simon kind of production?
Well, it's Carly Simon.
Oh, well, there you go.
Are they related?
I assume no, but I don't know that. Yeah, I do. Oh, yes, that is the song I'm thinking of. It didn't leave much of an impression.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Let the River Run is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Okay.
Gun to my head. If you say name your top 10 favorite songs,
Yeah.
it could possibly be even in my top 5.
Wow.
I think Let the River Run is so fucking fantastic. I will never forget making my ex-boyfriend listen to
Lord.
it.
Okay.
And he told me it's a little cheesy. And that should have been a red flag. That should have been a red flag, as I'm getting red flags here.
I don't know. I didn't say cheesy.
Listen. Ooh. This is a song that isn't known as well known as all these other ones, but it's one of it's my personal favorite.
Well, then you should
and so therefore
push it forward.
Put it
Push
on this bracket.
push
so
it
I'm pushing
forward.
it forward.
I think that's
so
beautiful.
sorry, Aladdin and Jasmine.
Yes.
You had a nice moment on the carpet, but we gotta let that river run.
He just pushed them off that carpet. So rude.
I know. Sorry. Whatever. Girls got to go to work. Okay.
Lord. Okay.
All right. Next, we have a little known song.
I hate that you put these two songs against each other.
I hated myself too.
Why did you do that?
I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry. He did My Heart Will Go On and Falling Slowly. Of all the songs that I didn't know on this list, I was like, holy fucking shit, Falling Slowly is amazing.
Wait, you had never heard Falling
I
Slowly?
had maybe heard it a little bit, like maybe that chorus clip for a little bit. I'd never listened to that full song. It is gorgeous.
I will never. Me and my friend Eileen, we saw a thing for the movie once in 2007, and we were just like, let's see that. We hear it's just a musical, but we don't know what it is. I will never forget sitting in the theater and that song happening. It is one of the best musical sequences of the 2000s. Another out-of-body experience, much like Natu Natu, but very different style.
Yes.
It's a truly phenomenal piece.
So what are we supposed to do? Because Celine is singing her fucking face off on My Heart Will Go On.
I know. Oh, it's adult contemporary heaven right here.
That
My Heart Will Go
final
On.
chorus, even just sonically, so sometimes the lyrics make all the sense in the world if you just read them. No,
No.
but that's not the point. The point is the emotion that she makes you feel in this performance.
It won Song of the Year, it won Record of the Year. It was
for a reason.
It was the biggest thing.
And it was a part of the biggest thing, being Titanic. Oh my
I know. But sometimes hard decisions need to be made, bitch. I mean,
do you want to do a 3, 2, 1? Have you decided?
No.
Okay. You did this. You acting like, oh gosh, this horrible decision. You did it. You did it.
I know. I'm such a fucking asshole, aren't I?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Falling
slowly. I hate it.
Oh my God.
I hate
My Heart Will Go On just got knocked out.
First round.
First round.
You're so happy. I'm not happy.
I'm just shocked. You know I love a big upset come Oscar day. And this was the biggest upset of them all. Oh my
Shit.
God.
Bye, Celine.
Wow.
I'm sorry that this happened.
Listen, My Heart Will Go On was the La La Land. Falling Slowly was the Moonlight. And just that
Except
little,
there are no black people involved in either of these songs.
There are truly no two songs that are more Caucasian than these two songs. I can't believe you didn't know Falling Slowly that well. Wow.
I didn't.
Okay, I thought you were more prepared.
God.
We have another great ballad.
This is okay. Next time you're like, oh, why do you set up the brackets this way? You put everything on the side XYZ.
Because the point is you shouldn't know what's going to be
But
victorious.
the thing is, whatever's on the right is automatically going to be so much better than whatever wins on the left.
No, excuse me. We're going up against Somewhere Over the Rainbow, bitch.
We'll see if it gets that far.
We have the most recent winner, because we're recording this prior to this year's Oscars.
Yes.
What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish from the movie Barbie.
Yes.
Brilliant piece of music.
Brilliant. And again, if you're talking Matt Steele, we're talking about the sequence in the film
Oh
and
my
how
God.
it's used.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Versus Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Beautiful, stunning, gorgeous.
I
We
can't
love
believe
Disney, Elton
you're
John.
making us do this.
Sure. We gotta do what we gotta do, girl.
Hold on. Give me a second.
All right.
You have it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Can you feel the love tonight?
I was gonna say, what was I made for?
All right, you can do what you want. I just was so shocked by how good Can You Feel the Love Tonight was when I just listened to it the other day.
I mean, I will say they are close.
They're close.
And I am excited about your shockedness,
was
of your
very-
realization of
I
how
was.
gorgeous this song is,
Yes.
and justice for it.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna give you this.
Okay.
Can you feel the love tonight?
And the thing is, I was always like, that Billie song, this is the one she deserved that Oscar for. Sorry, James Bond song. It just was always excellent. So the fact that she's getting kicked off too.
Rough day for Billy, rough day for Celine. Okay. We have another truly standard classic, Moon River from Breakfast at Tiffany's, sung by Audrey Hepburn in the film very famously with her little ukulele or whatever. And then Lady Gaga's Shallow. Ha! What do you think?
You know, if I'm going to be completely honest, neither of these songs are my favorite.
Wow.
I guess there's a history with Moon River. It's been in the ether longer. So that can go to the next round.
You don't like that beautiful little melody?
I've never liked this song. We sang it in a cappella and I was always like, boo!
Wow.
Never liked that.
Wow, just shitting on the Academy.
I mean, I'm sorry. I have my opinions. I mean, but do you want to argue? Do you want Shallow to go
No,
ahead?
I don't. Making this list was so hard, guys.
I know you did. This is why it's hard making these brackets.
I know.
Not as easy as it looks.
It really is. There were so many songs I wanted to include. There was we skipped over Rodgers and Hammerstein's song. It might as well be Spring. And I need Rodgers and Hammerstein everywhere.
You do love them.
But it's just no, but you can't not have My Heart Will Go On.
I know.
You cannot not have Moon River.
I know.
Get out. They would be ridiculous to have a bracket video of Oscar winning songs without fucking Moon River. Even though it's probably going to lose the next. Next, we're back at square one.
Yes.
Or square right, whatever, quadrant. Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yes.
Versus I've Had the Time of My Life. Girl.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yeah, okay. You. Truly. I've had the time of my life. I loved Prom. But
Loved Prom.
Please. Next is The Way We Were.
Yeah.
By Barbra Streisand.
And Girlicious.
And Girlicious. And Fame.
Yes.
Would you rather be the way you were, or would you rather live forever and learn how to fly?
I mean, it's also hard because I do feel like I would love some more up-tempo representation.
Sure.
Also some, non-white representation.
Sure. Give Irene Cara her coins.
So I'm going to say Fame.
You know what? I'll say Fame too.
Yeah.
I actually probably listened to Fame more than I have ever listened to The Way We Were.
There you go. Fame it is.
I feel like people are going to be pissed at us. The Barbara stands are going to come through the fucking woodwork. They're vicious.
Are they on YouTube though?
Yes, they are.
I
Trust
thought
me.
they're on Facebook.
Nope.
all
Barbara
around.
stands are everywhere. Let's
Okay,
just say.
good to
They come
know.
through the woodwork when you're talking about their girl. Next, our national anthem,
Okay.
"Let the River Run," versus "Falling Slowly."
I mean, if Falling Slowly beats My Heart Will Go On, it seems like by the transitive property. that Falling Slowly should be beating Let the River Run. I know you have a personal connection to the river and how it runs.
Listen, I have a personal connection to Falling as well.
Oh, there you go.
This is the pop rock song I sing when I have to do a pop rock audition for musical theater.
Oh, beautiful.
It's the only pop song I can sing. Truly.
I bet it sounds great.
So because this song has served me well over the years, fine.
I mean,
I'm not angry about it.
you seem a little angry.
I'm just let the river run.
Maybe I'll give it another listen. It just really...
I love it. Can You Feel the Love Tonight versus Moon River.
Can You Feel the Love
Okay,
Tonight?
fine.
Woo, final
Down to
four.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow versus Fame.
I mean, I assume you're going to say Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
I don't need to. It's so hard because
I know.
it's truly just like Somewhere Over the Rainbow just sort of like feels like your bedroom. Like it's kind of just like it's always home, but like is it the most exciting place to be? Because I've heard it 500,000 trillion times.
Right.
Whereas Fame, sometimes you haven't listened to it in a while and you're just like, ooh, this lights a fire under my ass.
I don't really have a vote. What's your vote?
Give it to Fame.
Oh! You're going to get the girls mad with that.
I know.
You're going to get them mad.
I know.
Fame it is.
Listen, we love Judy. I love Judy. And she's brilliant. But like, let's throw some
Share
credit.
the wealth.
Share the wealth.
Yes.
An up-tempo making it this far.
Look at that.
Who would have thunk?
Didn't see that coming.
I know. I did not see Fame making it
No,
this far, honestly.
no.
But like, why not? I'm feeling generous. Falling Slowly versus Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
My two big surprises in my listening
Yeah.
through. If we're talking about like song that I would regularly listen to,
Okay.
I would choose Falling Slowly.
Sure.
But the brilliance of Can You Feel the Love Tonight cannot be overstated.
Sure.
What do you think?
I'm going to go with Falling Slowly.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to go with
This is
Falling-
not the final two I was
This
expecting.
is absolutely not the final two I was expecting.
Right. But that happens on these
I
brackets.
love an exciting Oscar race.
this
It's
is
like how
it.
this year we barely know who's winning actress.
On the edge of our seats.
On the edge of our seats.
Yes.
I'm not
I
on
guess-
the edge of my seat right now. Oh, because I kind of know.
And I guess all of you watching this know who won all those categories at the Oscars. So that's
true.
exciting.
I know.
Falling Slowly
Yeah,
it is.
y'all know what that's going to. Wow. I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either. I think just both of our passions for that song specifically is what really carried it through.
I know.
I'm so mad at where you put My Heart Will Go On. Like, how could you?
It had to go somewhere, girl. It had to go somewhere. And to win the 2 Gay Mats bracket, you have to beat the best of the best. And the best of the best, at least right now, today, where you were emotionally today when you heard this song is
And
Falling
you as
Slowly.
well.
And me as well.
Yes, this is a
that day in
collaboration.
2007.
That was-
I will always be there in
was-
that movie theater, just being like, look at us. We're two
Look at
little
us.
sensitive British indie folk.
And we didn't need to rock, paper, scissors.
We
once.
didn't, no.
Wow, we're so brave.
God.
Guys.
Thank you so much for sitting through this
Yes,
video.
thank you so much for watching. Make sure to tell us in the comments below how you feel about those picks. And follow us on Blue Sky and Instagram at Matt Palmer Music.
And it's Matt Steele.
And at 2 Gay Mats for both of us. If you enjoy us, go to patreon.com/2gaymats, and that's where you can get extra bonus content, join the Discord, chit chat with us all the live long day, get bonus videos and stuff. It's great. We have a podcast that comes out every Monday wherever you get your podcast. It's also called 2 Gay Mat, TWO. And if you want to get merch of ours, go to shop2gaymats.com. There's a lot of cute merch over there waiting for you. And Matt Steele.
Yes.
Who do we need to give shout outs to?
To our legendary patrons.
Yes.
And their names are Matthew Tash, Michael, Heather, Sam, Amanda, Crystal, or Dr. Woods as we like to call
Ooh,
her.
yes.
Brandon, Matthew, Maxwell, Jacob, and Jen.
Thank you guys so much for being legendary patrons, and thank all of you for watching. We'll be back soon with more 2 Gay Mats.
I know, I hope you enjoyed the Oscars too.
Yes, I hope they were great.
Hope they were great. Hope nothing disastrous happened.
I guess we'll
like,
see.
sometimes it happens.
We'll see.
We'll see. Bye.